Hello everyone, welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do a quick pick a card love reading for you. This is going to be based on what your guides, your angels want to tell you right now about your love life. Okay, so we're going to leave it completely open to spirit. It's just going to be a quick energy update. It is a beautiful evening, and so I figured I would sit outside. So let's go ahead and see. So group 1, 2, and 3, I am going to pull a card here for you on camera, and you can choose, of course, whichever one draws you in. So what do your angels and guides want you to know right now about your love life? So let's see. Group number 1, you are going to be the vow. Group number 2, you are going to be the Underworld. And group number 3, you're going to be the Mentor. Okay, so let me show you a little bit up close, a little bit more here in case you need to see. So the vow, the Underworld, and the Mentor. Group 1, group 2, and group 3. What does Spirit want you to know right now about your love life? All right, so whenever you're ready, timestamps are down below, and we're going to jump right into group number 1, the vow. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the vow, let's go ahead and see here. So what do your angels, your guides, what do they want you to know right now about your love life? So what needs to come through? What maybe confirmation do you need to hear? What guidance, what energy could be coming in for you, whatever it might be. So let's see, Spirit. Group number 1, please. What do they need to hear right now about their love life? We have the 2 of Wands. So I feel for you, group number 1, Spirit wants you to know that you're very close to something. You may not quite be there yet to where you want to be. For example, it could be about a relationship that you're wanting, since we have the vow. You're very close. I'm also hearing landing on your feet. So for some of you, maybe there is a situation here where I'm getting a lot of clearing energy. So King of Swords, this can be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. A lot of clearing in terms of clearing something out. I'm hearing that this is, for some of you, group 1, there could be something coming out into the open, okay? 6 of Cups. Now, this could be somebody from your past. There may be some type of maybe secrecy. I don't know why I'm hearing the word jealousy. So if there's any reason for jealousy around your love life right now, I feel like, okay, so somebody's trying to take a risk, or somebody feels like, if I need to consider if this risk is worth taking. Of course, it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody else. Yeah, 5 of Wands. There's definitely some type of competition or struggle. I do feel for most of you, it's this King of Swords. This is somebody who feels like it's probably someone outside of you who feels like they're trying to decide on taking a risk to be with you. I'm hearing Sagittarius. So for some, it could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. I'm also hearing Leo. Some of you are in no contact with somebody. You could be in silence with somebody right now. Yeah, so 4 of Swords. You're probably, this is probably for those of you There's a person here, probably from the past. If not, it's somebody who has maybe an issue right now from the past. And it's either that you are wondering, is it worth your time? And you're trying to decide, should you take this risk? Should you let this person in? Should you be with this person? Or they right now are trying to decide on taking some type of risk towards you at the moment. I am hearing, though, Spirit wants you to be aware of any red flags. This could be something that you already experienced or could possibly come into here. I feel also it's just maybe the timing. We have the stars aligned. So pile 1, I do feel like there will be a favorable outcome here. I'm hearing that things are just getting started. We also have autumn. So this could be something coming in this coming autumn season, or this could have already happened. For example, you could have met somebody in the fall of this last year, 2022. I'm hearing something with an L name for someone here, or it could be a state with an L, or country maybe. So favorable outcome. Yeah, the main message here that your angels want you to know is right now is a time of clearing. Right now is a time to kind of lay low almost, or to let things pass, let things get better, let things improve, whatever your situation is. In the end, there will be a favorable outcome. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a past person here. So I think your angels want to give you a message of encouragement. 6 of Swords and the Sun here at the bottom. Yeah, something could be coming to light eventually. Somebody could work in the field of finance, I'm getting, especially the person who you're connecting to, or it's just like metaphorically, they're very logical, or there's somebody who's being very not calculated, but like trying to calculate things, trying to make a decision, trying to weigh the pros and cons. But I do feel, I'm hearing something about catching feelings, or I caught feelings, or catching feelings. So let's see, Spirit, is there any other insight for what's to come then? What is the final kind of message here? We have the offering. Yeah, so I do feel for a lot of you, I'm getting this very chemistry, magical touch for some reason. So it's likely that this favorable outcome, for some, it could be a new person. There could be, I'm also getting Scorpio energy here. I'm hearing Pluto. So there's going to be a big transformation. They want you to know that there is going to be a offering given to you, maybe closer to autumn. Doesn't have to be where I am. That could be in a, I can't think on the top of my head, maybe 6-7 months or something like that. But so you could be having an offer from somebody, and it's going to make you very happy. And I think for a lot of you, I'm hearing there's a time and place for everything. So they seem to want to, again, kind of give you a message that things might be a little up in the air at the moment, or there may be some turmoil. The 5 of Swords is here too. Here's the Ace of Swords as well. So yeah, there's that clarity coming in. For some of you, you will hear an apology from somebody that you want to hear from. Kind of getting a couple different scenarios here, so take what's going to fit with you. But for some, you're going to hear an apology from somebody, probably this King of Swords, someone who's been trying to decide again if they want to take a risk. There could be some things in the way here, lots of conflict, maybe somebody from your past. And they may want to apologize. They may want to come clean, I'm hearing. And then, you could have a favorable outcome to where you're going to work on things with this person, with the 3 of Pentacles. For others of you, you could have an apology here from this person, and then you may decide to, you may have an offer from someone new, from a different person. And that's where Spirit's going to let you know that everything will be okay. There's a time and place for everything. Everything is happening in accordance. Everything's happening in alignment right now. And as a word of advice, I'm hearing keep it to yourself, or keep something to yourself, okay? Temperance. So whatever that's going to mean for you, it could mean that this is time to keep to yourself so that you don't get too wrapped up in something, or keep your energy to yourself. If you do happen to be in like a mixture of, third party drama or something like that, it could be saying that this is advisable for you when you have this positive outcome in this offer. Don't tell everyone about it, or don't get wrapped up in kind of the drama, something like that. I feel like it's really about being able to kind of pull back and allow things to happen, but you will have a favorable outcome, and your angels want you to know. It could even be sooner than, the autumn. It could be coming in quite soon for some of you. Okay, so I hope that could help pile 1. Let me know if that connects with you, and let's go ahead and go on to pile number 2. Hopefully I can finish here before it gets too dark. So we have the Underworld for pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2, what messages do you need to hear from your angels and from your guides about your love life right now? Pile number 2. What does Spirit want you to know about your love life right now? Tune me in, please, Spirit, to pile number 2. I don't know why I'm getting that song by Maroon 5 in my head. It's getting harder and harder to breathe. Here we have the 4 of Swords. That did come up for pile 1 too. Okay, I'm hearing putting salt in the wounds, pile 2. So you did choose the Underworld too. So there could be something about, like, metaphorically, it's getting harder to breathe, like maybe there's a situation that feels like it's buried under. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely some anxiety here for pile 2. So either you're feeling this way right now and you kind of feel like something is really bothering you. I'm getting fire ants for some reason. So there's a lot here. I feel like there's kind of a feeling of being swamped by fears, worries, anxieties. If this is not you and you're not in this energy, somebody might be feeling this way about you right now. And like Spirit said, putting salt in the wound. It could be that something is kind of being reawakened within you, even because the 4 of Swords is like this resting, healing, and then the 9 of Swords is bringing that up to the surface again. Here we have the Page of Cups and the Sun. Let's see, pile 2. Yeah, I'm getting a hurricane here too, which is symbolic of something being swept up in the air. So some of you actually, the Fool. Okay, so there's seeming to be a new beginning coming in for you. You could even hear something from somebody. But I'm hearing Spirit say you're turning a new chapter. So it feels like you're turning a new chapter. Your guides want you to know you're about to turn over a new chapter in a book. You're moving from one chapter to the next, but I wonder if maybe some situation will come up that will try to sort of pour salt in the wound again for you. High Priestess, yeah, 10 of Wands. Could even be like subconsciously. Some of you could even be having dreams. You could be very psychic if you chose this pile. You could be very psychic since we have the Underworld, the High Priestess. Play by the rules or not playing by the rules. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit. What's going on here for pile number 2? It's like I'm hearing Spirit say there's a dance right now between the light and the dark, which is interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of energy here at Judgment with the Sun and the High Priestess. It's almost like what's been hidden in the underworld, in your maybe subconscious or just like the darkness, is having to be balanced with the light. And I feel like in some way you're about to open a new chapter. I'm just trying to figure out how, because the Judgment here too is almost like this resurrection coming out of the dead. Not actually, of course, but metaphorically. And for some of you, I'm hearing there's a fork in the road. So you could even have a decision to make. Actually, for some of you, pile 2, you could hear something from somebody, and it's going to really help you to make a decision, or you're going to decide, do I open this new chapter, or do I stay where I am, or do I repeat something with the Judgment. We have this plenty of fish in the sea too. So I do feel for a lot of you, there's this sense of freedom again coming through, and you're going to have an opportunity to address these concerns, these fears, these anxieties, these pressures. And I think for some of you, I'm getting kind of one of two things. Either it's going to be initiated or like a catalyst by a person who maybe even returns or comes back with the Page of Cups and the Judgment card. And it's going to kind of give you the truth that you need to hear, or it's going to help to set your soul kind of free in a way. It could even help you to make an important decision about whether or not you're going to return to this or move forward. Here we have blessing in disguise. I'm also getting for some of you, there could be, so there could also be a new situation coming in, which actually is going to kind of set you free from the turmoil maybe that you've been experiencing in your own mind or in your past situation. So the main thing here for you, Pile 2, that your angels want you to know is that what's occurring right now for your love life is going to be a blessing in disguise. You may not see it. You may not know exactly what it is. I'm getting a strong like single energy here, new beginning, plenty of fish in the sea. So take that how it's going to fit. For some of you, if you are attached to somebody, I'm getting a car mechanic for some reason, so that could be something for somebody, but it's also metaphorically, it's like you're kind of repairing, not repairing yourself, but you're repairing, like you're kind of getting a maintenance check-in, I guess. I don't know, you're sort of getting a level up somehow. And I do feel like Spirit wants to encourage you to know that whatever events are transpiring for you is a blessing in disguise. So try to trust this at the moment, because I'm getting some of you could also be moving or relocating, or there will be a change coming in terms of a location for somebody. We have the Temple as well coming through for you. Again, for some of you, I'm picking up, it's really, for some, there could be a chance to have a new start, but it's like the way that you're approaching it is very different. The way that you're going to be approaching the situation is going to have to be different, because like we had seen before, pouring salt in the wound. If you're not careful, you know, it can bring about these feelings of whatever anxieties or fears or pain into your life again. And I feel like Spirit's wanting you to know with the Temple that it's really about honoring and taking care of your body. I'm getting a lot of you are going through a big spiritual shift and spiritual awakening with the Judgment here and the High Priestess. And I feel like you are being led exactly to where you need to be. And that's really what they want to kind of let you know. You may even have new options coming in, or your heart is opening again. And if you do happen to have an offer from somebody who kind of pours salt in the wound for you again, the way that you're going to be approaching it's going to be different. Okay, so that's really what your guides and your angels want you to know, Pile 2. I'm getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here too. Okay, so I'm going to move on to group number 3 before it gets completely dark outside. So I hope that helped for you, group 2. Let me know if it did and how it connected with you. And let's go for group number 3. Okay, so group number 3, if you chose this card here, I'm sorry that it's a little dark out, but hopefully you can hear me okay, and then we can go from there. Okay, so group number 3, what do your angels and guides want you to know about your love life? So group number 3, the Mentor. What do your angels and guides want you to know about your love life? Ten of Cups. So for some of you, group 3, Spirit really wants to let you know that you have a strong solar plexus energy, confidence about you, or you've been working on it. You've been really working on your heart, your heart, you're also your solar plexus, your confidence. It feels like something about thick skin I'm getting, like maybe you've really had to go through a lot recently. And it feels like, yeah, Ace of Cups. So a lot of these piles have been kind of similar, but in different ways. There's definitely a new start coming in for you, group 3. Yeah, the storm is over. So your angels want to tell you the storm is over, okay? Whatever storm you've been going through, it's over. Or it's about to be over very soon. And I do feel for some of you, you have a very passionate connection coming in, or you have a passionate person even coming towards you here with this Knight of Wands. Some of you are actually, if you're watching this, you could even be talking to somebody right now and you're kind of back and forth with this person, or you're not quite sure where you stand with this person. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, or this is coming in very soon. If it has not come in yet, it feels like this is a new connection starting, or it's something that's going to start to move passionately. But there's also this feeling of building momentum, or building to see kind of how to make it work. And again, if that's not in your life yet, it could be coming in. With the 10 of Cups here, I feel for a lot of you, there is an opportunity here coming through to be very happy. It's like, I feel you deserve it. Your angels want you to know that you deserve it. You've worked hard for this, you deserve it. And okay, for some of you, there could be somebody who you're going to question. Okay, interesting. I have to say what I'm hearing. I just heard pathetic attempt, or a pathetic attempt, and we have the King of Wands with the Ace of Swords. There's kind of a situation I'm picking up on to where you could have somebody, I kind of feel like you could have 2 people, or maybe even 3. I'm almost picking up for some of you, you have like your career, your work life. You could even be somebody who is a teacher, mentor, or you're just doing really well right now. And it's like you have many doors opening for you. And some of you could have a fire sign, or somebody who's very fire oriented. Maybe they don't have to be a fire sign. They could have it somewhere in their chart, who could be maybe either somebody from your past who's trying to return, or this could even be somebody new. And it's like, you know, you could be having to face the truth about, is this person making enough of an effort, or is this person doing enough for me right now? Because I kind of feel like, since I heard that pathetic attempt, I don't know if that's maybe what you're going to say, or what you have said, or maybe this person's fears is saying that. With the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Cups, that's kind of why I feel you have 2 options, or 2 pathways here. And it just depends on if you feel like you can work on it or not. We have watch very soon. I know it's dark, you probably can't see it, but it says very soon. This could actually be coming in very soon. With this Knight of Wands, I keep getting, though, this person is hot and cold. This is somebody who's going to be hot and cold with you, or you've already been dealing with them. For some of you watching, this is an existing connection, or somebody who you know exactly who I'm talking about, and they've been on and off in your life maybe for a while. Yes, we have integrity. And we have spring at the bottom. So I'm getting 2 things with this. The spring is saying that this could be happening very, very soon, like right now, or during the spring months. Right now, very soon, you will be dealing with somebody like this who's going to be back and forth, and you're going to have to decide, again, is this in alignment with my integrity? Because for some of you, with the Page of Pentacles here, like I said, you could be working on your career. Some of you could have children maybe, or you are just really focusing on your future. And it's going to come down to whether or not this person can fit that, whether or not this person can be someone who can give you that, what you deserve. And yep, so on the horizon, definitely coming in soon. Getting Gemini. Somebody could be a Gemini here. This person could be a Gemini, or they have Gemini in their chart. We have in the spotlight and hitched. Let me see, Spirit, what is the kind of the outcome or the advice here? Because there's a few different energies. What is the advice or the outcome? I am hearing boundaries. Okay, so it's important to have boundaries, even if you decide to further things. The Tower, the High Priestess. Now, this will not be for everybody, but for some of you, somebody could be married. If it's not that, there could be a question of, do we align when it comes to the topic of marriage, or is this something that I can see being long-term? With the Tower and the High Priestess, in case you can't see the cards, I feel like this is somebody here who, I did hear boundaries. So yeah, it's important that you have boundaries. I think this spring months for you here, Pile 3, starting now into the spring, will be very eventful. I feel like you will have many truths, many like things revealed to you. The Empress, the Four of Wands, as I said, that you are somebody who is about to receive a whole lot of attention, recognition, even in your career maybe. They really want you, your angels want you to be very positive right now, because I'm kind of getting this energy where somebody is either going to do everything that it takes to make this work, even if you initially don't agree, because you seem to be really glowing. Or as you move forward here, you are really going to be glowing and like in your full power. With the Empress, the Six of Pentacles, you're going to be receiving what's kind of owed to you. And I feel like somebody will either try to do whatever it takes to make it work, or you will be fine. You will have a better option. You will have a better situation. The Lover we have here. And look at this, the Apocalypsis. I can never say that word, but a big change coming in here with the Tower. So the final piece of advice here for Pile 3. Yeah, something is about to shift really strongly in your life, I keep getting, and it's in your favor. It's almost like a caterpillar that's finally becoming the butterfly, and you are finally going to be given the love, the attention, the recognition, the success, the commitment even that you deserve. But it's either going to take a big shakeup here to make this happen, or it's going to happen in a mysterious way. And it's like, I feel the time has come now for this to, this to happen for you. So I keep hearing something about your angels, in the arms of an angel. You could be somebody who has divine feminine energy. You could be somebody who has a very like angelic energy to you. You do attract a lot of people to you. And that's something that I feel is both a blessing and a curse at times, but you're going to further begin to understand who you are. And as I said, somebody could be really wanting to fight for this connection. And if they don't, you're setting up strong boundaries, and you're going to see later on down the road kind of what the kind of ultimate decision will be. But you also have new situations entering your life. Some of you could date somebody who's older than you or younger than you by a significant age gap. Or this is a confirmation of someone who I'm talking about. And Spirit does, your angels want you to know that it's like getting something moving. Like if you start a car, so the Hunter here, it's like if you kind of start a car for the first time in a while or something, and you kind of get the motor running again, that's where something is beginning to start again. But like I said, it's kind of like both ways. It depends on your situation. For some, you're going to decide, is this motor going to run again with this other person? Can we make it work? Can it go anywhere? Or you're going to kind of let go of something, and then you're going to kind of metaphorically crank the motor in your life again, which will start to give you so many positive changes in both your career, your spiritual life, and your love life. So try to trust right now in the process and in the journey. Okay, so I hope that this could help you. You could also receive a letter or text from somebody, I'm getting to, and that could be what this truth is. So I hope this could help, Pile 3. I hope you could enjoy this reading, even though it's dark out. But let me know if it connects with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great evening and take care. Lots of love.